to Prime Time, y'all, and I'm back at it again with another story time. But before you hop into this story time, go ahead and get your meal, your drink, your blunt, or your snack, and tell your man or a sneaky link that you will call them back because Prime just uploaded a new video. So y'all, we finna just hop right into this story time. Not gonna waste no time, because I know y'all got stuff to do. And I do too. So, I was 15 at the time. I was over my uncle's house for the summer, y'all. I was over my uncle's house for the summer, and I was on this one app called Scrubbed. And I know I probably should never be on that app because I was young, but I was horny. And I wanted to see if I was really gay. Well, I knew I was really gay, but I wanted to see, like, you know how you gotta do something. So I'm like, boom. So, you know, I make me a little profile, upload like Q4 pictures. 4 cute pictures. What the fuck? 4 cute pictures. You know, I say on my profile that I'm 18, blah, blah, blah. I made a real nice, cute little bio. Put all my stats on there. Weight, height. It was giving real petite. I want to say 5'4", 110. Like, I was really... oh, my goodness. I was really small. I was really small at that time. Oh, my goodness. So I want to say, as soon as I got done making my profile, my phone started blowing up. Like, it started, I'm talking about messages on top of messages on top of messages. I want to say I had about like over 50 messages on Scruff, and it had only been like 10 minutes that I had made my profile.
I'm just a regular schmegular girl.
So I'm like, damn, like, it was just so much to choose from. But you know, I didn't read all of them. Like, honestly, y'all, I clicked on the first one. Mind you, he didn't have no picture. But I just clicked on it anyway. Because he was like the latest message. So I click on it. He like, oh, blah, blah, blah. You so beautiful. Like, I would love to, like, exchange head, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, like, bet. Like, that seemed like something I want to do. This was like, you know, one of my first linkies. So I wasn't like asked for no face picture, none of that. I didn't really know all the rules and what's the regulations and all of it. So I'm like, boom, let's get into it. But I was telling him, like, he like, so when can I pull up? I'm like, I can't host. I live with my blah, 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 blah. And he was like, oh, well, you want to come? I'm like, I don't even got no car. He was like, okay, that's cool. Which this should have gave it away. I'm a whole 18-year-old. Well, nah. Because a lot of 18-year-olds. Right. But still. But I didn't even look 18 in my pictures. So, anyways, I give him the address. He comes to pick me up. And then we go to his crib. Mind you, when I get in the car, this is me seeing him. Like, it's this old white man. Like, I want to say he wasn't too old, but he was like, you could tell he was older. I want to say that man probably could have been like, because he did not have no age on his profile. He really didn't have nothing on his profile. He just had a bio. No stats or nothing, no pic. So I didn't know what I was going to get into the car with. White, old, I want to say he probably could have been like 40, maybe even 50. Oh my goodness. Anyways, he was probably like 5'8". You know, he was a big boy. He wasn't... Nah, he was kind of fat. But it was like... But he was kind of like cute in the face, y'all. Like, it was like... Probably like... You could tell, like, when he was young, he was like fine as fuck. So, like, he was cute now. Because, you know, he done aged. And, like, I got in the car. It was a real nice car, y'all. Just real nice. I just know it was like a luxury SUV. I don't even remember what it was. But it was just a real nice car. Like, it was lighting up on the inside, like on the fucking brim or whatever the car door. It was real nice. Car smelled good. He smelled good. He was real nice gentleman. He like, hey, how you doing?
Hey. How y'all doing?
You know, he even helped me into the car because, you know, it was kind of big and, you know, I'm little. So I had to, like, kind of had a little step on the bottom and I had to get up in there. You know, he held me up like a motherfucking king that I am. He was like, you good? I'm like, yeah, like. So, you know, I get in. He turned on the light. He was like, so you can see me. I'm like, oh, you cute. He was like, nah, you cute. And, you know, I giggle. But anyway, so we ended up pulling off. We really didn't talk much. It was kind of like small talk. Like, oh, is this your first time? I'm like, yeah. He was like, oh, well, I'm going to be gentle. I'm like, we just giving each other head, right? He like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to, coach you if you need it. I'm like, okay, cool. So we pulled up to his residence, and y'all, it was a real nice, big house. And I was like, damn. So, he opens the garage. We walk through the garage. Then he opens the door. A big-ass dog just come running at me. And I was like, what the fuck? Get your dog. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, this is just Betsy. I don't even know how I remember this dog's name. I think that's because that dog scared the fuck out of me. So this big-ass dog named Betsy. What type of dog was it? I don't even know what type of dog that was, but if I'm gonna search on Google while I'm editing it, and if I could put the picture up here, it's gonna pop up right there of that big ass dog. So he goes and put Betsy up, comes back, and then he like takes me like down some stairs. Cause I was in the front, he was in the back. He like go around the corner, and so I go around the corner down the stairs. Y'all, like, I was low-key scared because I'm like, oh my goodness, what if this man finna kidnap me? Like, what if, like, I'm in his sex dungeon now? Like, I was getting scared as I was going down the stairs. Even though I was nervous when I got in the car, but I was getting scared then. So we get downstairs, y'all. It was noise. Like, he had, like, Christmas lights around the ceiling. Which it wasn't even Christmas time. It was summer. And he had, like, these big ass TV. That shit was at least 70 inches. Like, it was big as fuck. Big ass big king size bed. And y'all, like, some candles lit. And I'm just like, damn, you left these candles burning? Like, y'all, it was a vibe. And I was like, okay. And so, I sit on the bed. He gets in front of me. And he like, you nervous? And I'm like, nah. But I kind of was. But, I'm bold. So, like, I start unbuckling his pants. He like, oh, okay.
Oh.
So, I start unbuckling. I unbuckle them bitches fast as fuck. And y'all, like, I drop it down. I want to say he was probably like a good 6 inches. And y'all, he was already hard. So, I just started going. And y'all, like, as I'm going on him, that's when he, like, pulls me off. Like 2 minutes in, he was like, oh, I don't want to come just yet. I'm like, oh. So he pushes me back on the bed. And that's when, like, because I want to say I had on, like, some jogger pants. So he just pulls my jogger pants down in my drawers and just starts going to town on me. And y'all, like, I was like, damn, this is good. Like, this is decent. Like, he was really giving me that gawk, that throat. And I'm just like, y'all, fat people get the best head. I'm sorry. Fat people, they just don't got no gag reflex. They mouths is big. Like, they just go and, like, it make the whole thing disappear. Like, you don't even see it. Like, this man put my dick and my balls in his mouth at the same time. And I was like,
this shit is getting hot.
I ain't never had that happen to me before. Well, even though this was my first time, but that was still like, I was shocked. And y'all, I didn't feel not a single tooth. But he did have teeth, y'all. They probably be like, damn, he ain't had no teeth. No, y'all, he had teeth. I just, like, he was just really good at what he was doing. So, y'all, I want to say, I literally nutted in, like, 3 minutes. And then I went on him. And then he nutted. And yeah, y'all, I let him nut in my mouth. I swallowed. I ain't gonna lie. But, like, when it hit me, I was like, because it was just a different type of taste. And I was like, whoa. Like, nut is one of those things, like, it don't have a certain taste you could compare it to. It's just like, damn, like, what is this? And it was just warm, and it's almost like watery, but not watery, like goop. It's hard to explain. And I swallowed it, and then I swallowed it, I kind of regretted it, because I was like, because you know how after you come, you kind of like get that clarity, like all sex is nasty. So I was like, after I swallowed it, I felt like I had to throw up. So I went to the bathroom. I'm like, oh, you got a bathroom? I go to the bathroom, y'all. I run the water. And y'all, I literally threw up in the sink. I threw up in that man's sink. But it was like a little short little throw up. And like, y'all, I feel so much better after I threw up. I'm like, yes, I feel good now. Now I'm hungry. And then afterwards, before he took me home, he went to got me some McDonald's because I told him I was hungry. He like, okay, cool. This was when I was like not charging because I didn't know my worth. But this man got me some McDonald's, and so I went home real happy, like a nut and some McDonald's. I'm like, period. But yeah, that's all, folks. Like, this was a little quick little story time, because you know, my first time ever getting some Gog 3000, and y'all, it was cool. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Now he wasn't like the finest of men, but it did what it needed to do. And if you made it this far through the whole video, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on the side so you will be notified every time I upload. And I'll catch y'all next time on another Prime Time